This week, the Salvation Army in the United States has signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the Federal Emergency Management Association in Phoenix, Arizona.
This is something we don't take lightly. We look at organizations that have key roles in disaster response at the local and state level, and we look to partner with those organizations. The Salvation Army is a strong partner for us. They represent a lot of capability and resources. They respond to a lot of disasters that even FEMA doesn't respond to. So this MOU is a formal communication document. It talks about how we work together, how we build a team, but more importantly for disaster services, how we jointly prepare and train our teams to work together, prepare our communities for disasters, and when a disaster strikes, respond effectively.
It really takes a whole community to be able to respond to disasters, and that includes the faith-based community and many other voluntary organizations. And from the work that we do in helping to form those partnerships with those faith-based and voluntary groups, it's critical because without those groups, FEMA and other government partners cannot do the job of bringing resilience in a full way to the communities and the families and the individuals that the disaster strikes.
Mr. Fugate, who has been the administrator now for 7 years of FEMA, knows the work of the Salvation Army from his days in Florida, and he's committed to making sure that not-for-profits like the Salvation Army have a place at the table, and this MOU reinforces the work that we do, not just in recovery and response, but throughout the planning process.
Also in Phoenix, 2,500 attendees are in a national conference representing emergency disaster services, community relations and development, women's auxiliaries, and advisory organizations.
Here we are Thursday in Phoenix at the National Advisory Organizations Conference. We've just finished a national EDS conference and a national community relations conference, well attended, and now the general has arrived. We're beginning the National Advisory Organizations Conference with over 2,500 volunteers, officers, and staff from around the country. This proves to be an important event. The theme is expect change, and we believe that we're going to see change, not just in people's lives, but in the way some of our volunteers and employees and officers see the Salvation Army and see their role in making it even a greater Salvation Army in the future.
As we close, we hear from 2 Timothy, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." Thank you for watching. God bless.